Hello, class. This is our introduction to division. So the any division problem has parts to it, right? So the parts I like to call these, well, mathematicians call the number that's in the middle, that's the dividend, and I'm just going to leave that as it is. The outside number, O for outside, that is the divisor. And for years now, I've been using orange as the color for that number to remind students if it's outside that box, if it's outside, it's the divisor, which is also orange. So that's that. The last one, the number that you're looking for, the this number, that the number that's going to go in that spot right there, that starts with a Q. That's a quotient. Quotient. And I'm going to highlight that yellow. Happen to have a highlighter nearby. If you have a yellow marker, that's good too. So that's why I had you that's why I had you mark this orange in that video I posted, because that's where I want you to look for the possible. That's where I want you to look. Okay, so blah blah blah. So the target is 29. If I had 29 of something, 29 markers, 29 of these cards, and I had 5 friends to share it with, some of you think, well, how many can you give? You could give everybody one, but that's only 5 cards. So let's skip along. Let's see, we have 5, right? 10, 15, 20, 25. Now 25 is not quite 29, but it's really close. Because if I use 25, I have 4 left over, and I guess I'll keep the 4, right? 4 left over. And if I look above the 25, that's my quotient. So that goes here. Okay? So the number, I guess you could do, this is like the product, right? The 25. So that's the product. I used 25. That went here. And I'm going to skip, how about I go over, let's do another 5 since we're on 5s. So here's another 5, and I have 39 of something, and I want to break it into 5 groups. And I know I can do more than 5 groups, because 5 was only 25. So for 39, I'm going to go 25, 30, 35, 40 would be too big. I don't have enough to do that many groups, but I do have enough to do this many groups. So 35, you know what? I know it's 35. I'm looking right at it. So maybe I'll do this, 35. And what did I say it was? I also want to highlight it. And nope, that's my junky highlighter. This is my good, brand new highlighter. Pretty new. And my divisor, I'm going to go ahead and do all my divisors. Do I have any other 5s? No other 5s. 7s were hard for me as a kid, so I'm going to do the 7s next. I got 7, 7. And after that, I do 8s, because I like to do the things that are difficult first, and then the easier things I can save for the end. It's a little more fun that way. So I said 5 times something is 35, and I forgot what it was. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 35, and yep, remember what that is? The quotient? The quotient is 7, because 5 times that number gives me that number. And if I subtract, well, that's kind of weird. I had 4 left over. And as you see here, the one number, or the word rather, the part of the number I haven't said yet is called a remainder. A remainder is left over. So 5, remainder 5, 7, whoops, 5 minus 1 is 4, Mr. Corcoran. That's 4. All right. 5 remainder 4, and this is 7 remainder 4. So red for remainder, orange for divisor, yellow for quotient. All right, so I actually know now that since 7s were so hard for me, I practiced them really well, intently. And so 7, I know 7 into 22 will fit, 7 into 22 will fit 3 times, because 7 times 3 gives me 21 with 1 left over. So I have a 3 with an R1. And last but not least, for now, name and number on your work, Mr. Corcoran. Did you already put your name and number on your work? Then Kevin Corcoran is impressed. Mister. Okay, where was I? 7 times something. All right, 7 times 7 is 49. and that's too big. So 7 times, I need to get to 45. So 7, 42 is the best guess. So 42 goes here. And if I subtract, that's 3. So the remainder will be 3. But I put the remainder, I haven't even done my quotient yet. Where was I here? So 7 times something is 42. 42, and it's a 6. So 7 times 6, 42. So those are first of all, it's the terms that you're going to need to know for our unit 3. We're going to do IXL. We're going to do the I think we have a Kahoot game about division, so we'll be doing that too. So I hope this was helpful. If you need more of these or larger ones even, just send me an email and I can print some out for you. Okay, see you later. Aloha, and until we meet again, aka au revoir.